everyone, today I am doing a video response for Connie, who is Sees Vintage Give Some More on YouTube. And she is doing a postcard challenge like Maggie did, and so I'm taking part in it, and this is the postcard that I have put together for her. This is an image that Louisa sent me quite some time ago. It is done on cardstock and my printer's not really working at the moment, so I am using the images that I already have, but I do like the image a lot, and I've done it on a, it's like a crazy quilt fabric. You'll see lots of little bits underneath, and I got it from the thrift store quite a long time ago now and thought it would make a nice background. I've used some vintage millinery flowers. There's two different kinds. I've used a lovely floral fabric that Michelle sent me, and I've just cut the flowers out and some fabric flowers from my stash. This beautiful, beautiful wedding applique, and this one here is from Paula. Thank you, Paula. Pauline Roos. Thank you, Pauline. This beady bit was on the actual crazy quilt fabric. There's a little heart there. There's some beads here just to try and tie the colours in the beads. I tried to bring it over here, so I've put this little bead here and down here. There's a couple of sequins there, and I've just done some embroidery across her hair because there was the picture had like a hair piece, so I've just gone over it in the embroidery, and I've gone around the edge with the Chinese braid and over to the other side. The rules for this were pretty much the same as Maggie's rules. We just needed to have a postcard and on the back, either in a pocket or just some way printed on or something like that, to have your name, your address, your YouTube name, your birthday, your favourite colour, favourite style, and I think she wants her your email address as well if you would care to give it to her. And so I've made a pocket this time because I couldn't print out my details and have that on the back. So I've made a little pocket, and I've used this lovely lace and then some embroidery anglaise behind it from Seriously Scrap. And this is that same floral fabric from Michelle, and it's like there's two larger ones and then this smaller one in the center, and then my own little diamante flowers, and then I've just pieced another piece together over there. And this is my postcard. I already had these printed out just on copy paper, so I've matted them on some cardstock, and I haven't filled it out yet because I have to hand write it. And then that's a little stamp I've put on there. When I was doing Maggie's, I printed them out for sizing on copy paper, and then I ended up printing it after I'd filled in my details on fabric. So I still had the ones that I'd printed out for Maggie, which was very fortunate. So, and I just sort of ran, you know, a bit of ink over the top of it so it didn't look quite so bright pink. And I've just sandwiched a little bit of pink lace between the two layers so that it gives it a little bit more stability. And I'll just have to hand write. I had it in there for size like that, and then I started gluing the flower on, not thinking, and I realized I glued it a little bit to the card. So, but I'm thinking when I do my writing over that, that won't be quite so noticeable. So sorry about that, Connie. So that's my little postcard, and Connie's challenge now goes through to the, I think, 15th or 16th of November. She did extend it for a week or two, so there's plenty of time to take part in it if you haven't already. And what was I, oh, when I was making this, I thought this is an excellent way to try out new styles that you're not quite sure about. instead of a large project. They don't really take that long to do. I think the hardest part is deciding how you're going to do it more than actually doing it. Oh, this little trim, I absolutely love that lace. It's ever so delicate, and I've just glued that all the way around the edge like a frame like that, and I got that from a thrift store once also. And this is just a little bit of rickrack, vintage rickrack there, but you can see the different beading on that background. There's embroidery up here, there's a flower over there. It did have a bright gold, if she wants to have a peek behind everything, it did have a bright gold embroidery going through it as well, but I tried to sort of cover that part. But I do love the beading, and I haven't put it on straight. Everything was sort of crooked because it was crazy quilting, and that's how it's done. So I hope you like my postcard, Connie. Hopefully I will get this out in the mail tomorrow along with a couple of other things to people. So that will be my mailing off for this week, which always makes us feel good, doesn't it, when you've got things done and sent out. So, oh, and in the centre of these little ones, I've just used my stickles, the platinum stickles in there, and these ones have little rhinestones on as well. So there we go. I hope you like that, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching today.